game conference where they're now talking about exactly what you predicted. Here it is.
Sensors everywhere detecting so many things in your life. And these things are going to be able to be used for gameplay. So we're moving on a road towards disposable technology. If anyone here ever bought a Furby, right? The Furby costs like $20, $30. It has more technology in it than they used to put a man on the moon. And many people have now thrown out their Furbies because it's kind of dumb and they throw it out. It's disposable technology. We're, before too long, going to get to the point where every soda can, every cereal box is going to be able to have a CPU, a screen, and a camera on board it, and a Wi-Fi connector so that it can be connected to the internet. And what will that world be like? Well, I think it'll be like this. You'll get up in the morning to brush your teeth. And the toothbrush can sense that you're brushing your teeth. And so, hey, good job for you. 10 points for brushing your teeth.
All right,
and
stop
it can
there.
measure how long, and you're supposed to brush
So
it
it's
for
totally Pavlovian, but this is actually their plan with the RFID. California's coming out with license plates that put advertisements on it for the state, but also when you're good and pay your carbon taxes, trees will then grow and show that you're a good person, so the Mal gangs that they're now setting up won't pickaxe you in the parking lot. Max Keiser.
Well, it's positioned as a game, which the word game sounds innocuous and innocent, and it's just a game. And this is how they're selling it to people. People buy into Farmville because it's an innocent game. They don't realize that it's a way to reduce the average wage in America from the minimum wage down to slave wage. You know, people spend 15, 16 hours a day on Farmville, and at the end of the day, they get a free slice of cheese at 7-Eleven, and they exchange their credits for cheese, and they're happy about it because they think that they're winning the game. They don't reconcile that they generated tens of dollars worth of advertising revenue for Facebook, that they're working for Facebook, but it's slave wages. They don't make that calculation. The same way people never understood that.
But it's stylish, Max.
People never understood when they shop at Walmart, every 20 cents they save on some gadget made in China, they lose 40 cents in wages. They never made the connection. They wonder why they have no job, why their standard of living is so bad.
All right, well, let's shift gears. You're spot on about every major issue, but I saw a clip of you on your, I believe it was your RT show, attacking people as idiots who don't believe in man-made global warming. And you were doing this at a time when it's come out that they lied about all the numbers, that they're doing it to get a carbon tax. I know you're against the carbon tax, but, I mean, where do you stand on this? I mean, do we give Al Gore and George Soros money and they save us?
Right. As you say, carbon tax and carbon trading are things that are scams, for sure. But it all started back in 2000, the man-made global warming and climate change, when I noticed that the same guys who were very active in the tobacco causes cancer denial business were being hired by Exxon, Mobil, Chevron. Now,
wait a minute. The big oil companies are all behind the carbon tax.
I'm sorry?
The big oil companies are the ones pushing all the carbon taxes.
We're not talking about carbon taxes. I'm talking about man-made global warming and climate change. I'm saying that back in the 2000 era, back in 2000, I noticed that the same guys who were hired by the tobacco lobby were being hired by the oil industry to promote this idea that there's no such thing as man-made global warming and climate change. So I started asking questions, and I started writing about this because I said, these guys are no good, and I don't like Exxon, I don't like BP, I don't like Chevron. I'm never going to be on the same side.
Well, the toxic waste that's the derivative of oil is certainly bad, and we should go to cleaner energies, but giving the big mega banks control over the economy, that's the wrong direction.
Absolutely. But that doesn't change the man-made global warming climate change idea. I mean, carbon trading and carbon taxes are bad. We agree. What I'm saying is I noticed the same guys who are putting out a line that cigarette smoking does not cause cancer were being hired by the oil industry. Now, Exxon, Mobil, BP, Chevron, those guys stink. I'm at war with those guys. They totally wrote, let me tell you, I'm winning battles in this war because you had guys like Steve Malloy and Tom Burrell who started a free action enterprise fund against my Karma Bank fund. Okay, those guys were exposed. Those guys are now out of business. Then you had a guy named Tom DeWeese who wrote a slander piece against me in the Canadian press. You don't hear about him anymore either, because I did what I had to do to put Tom DeWeese out of business. Okay, talk about the Cantor Exchange. By the way, Cantor Exchange does carbon trading. They do box office futures contracts. What happened to Cantor Exchange? It was put completely out of business. They fired everybody in that office. Why? Because I did what I had to do. Because I'm at war with those guys.
Well, I'm trying to. I have to admit, Max,
I screw with them.
I'm a little.
Okay?
I'm a little ignorant about all the names and things you're talking about. All I can tell you is the environmental groups aren't concerned about genetic engineering, open air testing of all this stuff, things that I'm really concerned about that I know could endanger the planet. And I know that carbon dioxide is what plants breathe. And so all I'm saying is out of this whole movement is coming taxes that have nothing. And then I see BP and others bankrolling it. And I mean, I'm confused because the big oil companies I see in magazine ads and on TV, they're out promoting all this.
Exxon, BP, Chevron, they're promoting this idea, no such thing, man-made climate change, global warming. Okay, this is what I am fighting them.
You're saying BP isn't promoting man-made global climate change?
Garbage. Okay, those guys, I'm at war with those guys. And I'm taking scalps. And I'm winning against those guys, okay? Because I know where they breathe. And I'm putting stuff out there in the press. You don't hear about these guys anymore. Steve Malloy was a major lobbyist in Washington, D.C. He started an entire fund, the Free Enterprise Action Fund. It's completely gone because I totally exposed him. You talk about the policy analysis market, John Poindexter's Terror Futures market. How come that was taken down? I invented the technology. It's gone. The Cantor Exchange, irrefutably, that's not being in the marketplace at this point. They also want to do carbon trading. Are they doing carbon trading? No, because they're taking them down.
Well, that's because the public woke up to it and said no. A lot of people fought it. Stay there, Max.
Afraid to answer it? Afraid to answer your door? Did you know that debt settlement, bankruptcy, and attorneys will cost you about 10 times more than you would legally be required to pay creditors? These are not ways to help you get out of debt. They are expensive payment plans. And if you're in debt already, does it make sense to load yourself up with another payment plan? Zero debt in 90 days gets you out of debt in 90 days, guaranteed. And that's the website you need to visit right now, ZeroDebtGuaranteed.com. Zero debt in 90 days gets you out of debt without a payment plan and without attorneys or going to court. ZeroDebtGuaranteed.com is the quickest solution to debt relief on the planet. If you have more than $25,000 in credit card debt, student loans, or difficult mortgage situation, we can help, and we are the only organization to provide written guarantees on the results. Go to ZeroDebtGuaranteed.com. That's ZeroDebtGuaranteed.com.
You may be arrested and or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
What is a wind generator?
How can the wind produce power for a small cabin?
How can wind energy be stored and used during an emergency?
Can I assemble my own wind generator?
For answers to questions about wind power, visit windbluepower.com. Did you know the wind could provide your family with emergency power? It can with a wind generator from windbluepower.com. Learn how our amazing LightBreeze wind generator kits start charging a 12-volt battery and just 6 mile-per-hour wind. Or see the new Cyclone X2 dual kit featuring 2 wind generators on just 1 tower. And learn why schools and universities across the country utilize our products to teach about wind power and alternative energy at windbluepower.com. All kits qualify for a 30% IRS tax credit for residential energy efficient property. Enter coupon code RADIO for a 5% discount at windbluepower.com. That's windbluepower.com or call 800-976-0026. That's 800-976-0026.
I hear the train coming. It's rolling around.
Well, it's a final segment with Max Keiser, and I've told the 4 Johns we have on hold, and Todd and JD, we're writing down your name. Call tomorrow. You'll get on head of the line. I apologize. We just didn't have time to get to calls because I got into an argument with Max here. But so much is happening. So much is going on. And I just hope that we can somehow avert this disaster because, Max, what's happening is corporations are getting more corrupt. The government's more corrupt. They've had more time to get their tentacles into every area. The public's dumbed down on drugs. They're drunk. They're watching TV. There's this seamless web of high-tech psychological warfare weapons, the video games, the TV. A lot of people are waking up, but not fast enough. Do you see any way out of this planet just turning into a nightmare system?
Well, are you coming down with me to Athens? I got that film I'm making on piratemyfilm.com. We're going to go to Athens, Alex Jones and Max Keiser.
Max, now I'd let you promote the film idea, but now you're saying it's going to get a bigger budget because it got so much support. You can't write me into your film. If you want to make, if you want to make Alex in Wonderland, that's great. But I'm not a big.
The people demanded. They said, "Get Alex down to Dublin and Athens. Let's go to Europe." Okay, the film is on piratemyfilm.com. Okay. It's called Alex in Wonderland. We'll fly over there for 2 or 3 nights, you and your wife.
No.
And we talk to the people in Europe.
Nope, my children are too small. I can't leave them here. And I'm not putting them through the naked body scanners.
You got to go global, man. You got to take the message global. You're thinking too small there in Austin, Texas. There's a big, bad world out there.
You know, Max, I know we're in the 21st century. We are global right now. I can sit here right here in my...
You don't care about the air exhaust from the jet, so that's not a problem. So the carbon
Actually, I'm not flying because I think that carbon dioxide will kill the plants. No,
Okay, can I quote you on that? Alex Jones says, "I'm not flying because the carbon emissions will kill the planet." Alex Jones.
No. The carbon dioxide...
I'm putting that on my show.
That's not what I said. I said the carbon dioxide will kill the plants. Just like dihydrogen monoxide will kill plants.
Look, I'm never going to be on the same side as Exxon and BP. Never, ever, ever.
Give me a break. Exxon and BP are owned by the mega banks. They're bankrolling all this. It's ridiculous, Max.
They are the ones who put out this bad information. I'm not going to support their bad information.
Okay.
I don't support carbon trading or carbon taxes.
You're right.
I don't support
dihydrogen monoxide is deadly poison. If you drink 1 teaspoon of it, you're dead. Let's pay Al Gore some money. He'll fix it.
Just the acid from the emissions in the oceans will do enough damage to the protein that feeds 1 billion people.
We're all dead. Unless we let the UN... Hey, let me bring this up. I don't want to end on an argumentative note here because I really agree with you on the economy and so many other things. But more and more they're talking about green fascism and how they do just want to kill everybody. Do you think we should... you think there are too many people, Max?
There's going to be intergenerational problems. I mean, the welfare, because there's no money to pay the welfare. And
because there's not enough new people in the West.
Well, the 25 and under crowd, there's no jobs. You know, it's the
only people not having kids are wealthy, intelligent people. And so,
but the unemployment for 25 and under is at a 40-year high.
Hey, Max, when are you going to have some kids?
Me and Madonna are going to adopt a small village in Africa.
No, you need to get busy with some baby Maxes. Come on, man. Man up.
Yeah. Man up. Yeah, okay, great idea.
Do you understand the only people having kids nowadays are people that really can't even talk? And now the government hires them and gives them a machine gun and says, if they can talk, kill them. And they go, I mean, do you understand the danger here of what the eugenicists have set up?
It's dangerous, and especially what about the inoculations? I mean, this alone is a reason to stay away from having babies.
Max, listen, you need to get married.
You need to come to
your lovely girlfriend. You're in a romantic city of Paris and have some little baby Maxes, little piranhas. We're out of time. God bless you all.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones asking you for a minute of your time to tell you about soap. Not detergents, but good old-fashioned pure soap made by the Cal Ben soap